Hello everyone, I have a card using a brand new stamp from Jaded Blossom, the Berry Sweet. There is a coordinating die to go with it. I forgot to put it in a pile. The Love You Berry Much with the coordinating dies. Super fun set. And here is one of the bears all stamped up. So I'll show you how I did them and the inks that I used for each one. You can just stop the video and look at the colors if you're interested in the color. I had to stamp it 3 times because I find with the oxide it kind of spreads, as you'll see. So I'll show you how I did it with the first one 3 times. The other ones I'm gonna kind of cut that so you'll see one shot deal kind of thing. But yeah, I had to do it 3 times for this layer and also for the second layer. So there is the green colors I used for it. And I did do a video thinking maybe I'll use it. I wasn't sure. So yeah, my mat are pretty dirty. Kind of embarrassed about it, but hey, it is what it is. So here it is, the green one. Now I'll show you the blue colors I used. So right now I'm using all the lighter colors for the base. So it's nice when you have a couple of these tools, you set yourself up and you take the negative of your paper, you put your little image in there, and when you get the right setup, you can stamp as much as you want, then go to the next layer and do the same thing, do as many as you want. And yeah, especially this one has 3 different layers. So now here is the red ones. So I showed you the purple one. Here's the red one. There it is. Like I said, 3 times for each. Here is the orange one. So I'll show you. Now I'm using the darker shade of the 2. And you want to wait till your bear is totally dry before you do the second layer. Because yeah, you don't want it to be mucky or anything. And there, I do it 3 times. Like I said, the orange one, I'll show you exactly how I did it. So the next ones will be just the 1 time. So you don't have to sit and watch me stamp a bunch of times. I don't think you want to see that. So there it is. They are so fun. They are so fun. Like I said, when you get the right setup, then you could, like I said, multiple, as many as you want of these bears. So there's the purple one. And I will show you how I did the background. I'll be using the same ones as I'm doing right now, the darker shade. So there is the red one, my favorite color. I use that one a lot. So I couldn't find paper to totally match with what I did. Yeah, surprising enough, as my husband said, because I have so much paper. So I created my own strips with the same inks. So I did 3 of each. So I showed you the 3 there. I'm going to skip a little bit so you don't have to watch the whole thing. And you kind of want to do the sides too, so you don't see the white at all. I think I left it in a little bit so you can see. Yeah, see, I did the edges so you don't see no white. And with the oxide, if you do get it dirty, you'll see a little bit here. I just use my ink again and just rub it off and it's all good again. Because it's a messy job. I gotta say my fingers were pretty dirty after doing these strips. But it's all good. So here's the blue. Like I said, I used the darker shade for the strips here. If you haven't seen the new release over at Jaded Blossom, go check it out. So here we go. We're gonna do our own strip background. And you want to make sure, again, that your strips are all nice and dry, because if not, you're going to be dragging those colors onto the other one. So yeah, let them sit for a bit. So I'm trying to do like a kind of like a rainbow look here. My daughter's the one that gave me the idea on this one also. And after a bit, I have no more strips, so I have to start cutting. But that's okay. I have plenty material to do the whole background. And I was afraid because it's a messy job. So I was like, oh, I hope I have enough, because I don't want to be starting again a couple more strips here. And you want to make sure that you're off a bit so you have no white showing. It's like I measured it. It worked out perfect. At the end, you'll see the two corners work out perfectly. And I was just a lucky thing, because I did not think I was gonna work out that perfect. I like that when it happens. Not so lucky sometimes. Sometimes it's off a bit. So yes, today is Monday, so there is another preview day tomorrow, and everything's available in the store tomorrow also. So if there's something you would like, go check it out at the Jaded Blossom store. So you see, now I have to cut that a little bit off so I have more of the strips so I can finish off the background. So I'm not going to cut them all off. I'm just cut enough so I can continue. And like that. Kind of happy that I did videotape this, because it turned out really cute. It was a good idea she had. She has good ideas for me. And usually it's very time consuming. But hey, she doesn't have to do it. Mom does, so it's all good, right? Yeah. So here, I'm going to cut all the extra off now. And I'm done with all those pieces now. There's my fun background. And just where the red was, I did the corner because it was a little bit of white showing, but just to say it was a hair. So I'm gonna put some dimension tape here, so we have some dimension. You know me. There you go. And line that up the best I can. And start layering my little bears. And with the red, green, and purple, I'll be popping those up for dimension. The green one will have 2 layers, so that one will be the one that's going to be popped the most. And see, these ones are going to be just 1 layer. And the orange and blue one will be just directly flat on my card base. Just wanted something different here and there, so they're not all the same. Like that. And I'll pop the purple one. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put my blue one here. And I used the green one just to see how I want it. And when I'm happy with it, then I do it. So there. And tomorrow we don't have a blog hop, we just have posts. So you'll see a bunch of other projects with other of the new products. And I wasn't sure which one I was going to use. I popped my sentiment, and there you go. Love the way it came out. Hope you like it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.